What's up, YouTube? Carbine Gaming here, and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. Alright everybody, what's going on? Carbine here, and sorry about the last video. I don't think you guys were able, I know you guys weren't able to hear me very well, so I readjusted my mic so that it's closer to me, and I turned down the volume in-game, so you should be able to hear me a lot better now. And I want to re-go over a lot of the things that were in my last video, like my team. Yes, I want Victory Bell on there, but you guys basically have freedom to pick my team. And you have the freedom to nickname them. Basically, this is your guys' playthrough as well as mine. Second, if you want me to do other things other than just Let's Go and Pokemon in general, let me know. Another thing is I did pre-order Sword and Shield. If you guys want, well, not if you guys want, but I'm gonna try and upload those videos as soon as it arrives at my house, which is hopefully the day of release. Then I will be able to play, upload, and have a fun time with you guys. If there's anything that you guys want, leave a comment down below. And if you guys have watched my last video, you know that I am ditching my Eevee, and I'm going to start with just Bellsprout. Alongside of that, my team, I hope, is diverse, and I will kind of try and have a little say in my team, because, yeah, there's a lot of Pokemon that I want to use badly. But, like I also said, this is your guys' playthrough as well, so I want to try and make it as wide and open-minded as possible. The whole goal for this episode is just beating Brock's gym and getting through Viridian Forest. Kinda sucks that you guys couldn't really hear me in the last episode, but it doesn't help that my mic was still a decently distance away. So, we are gonna go into Viridian Forest and hopefully get through this. I don't really want to catch anything here, just because it's, I don't know, there's nothing here that I really need or want per se, so I don't really think it'd be important to try and get anything here. And hopefully the sound for the game itself isn't too quiet, because I can always change it and I can figure out just the right spot for everything. And if I'm too loud, I can move my mic back. Can't think, I'm having complete brain fart. Wow, I really can't think today. Something will come to me sooner or later. Oh yeah, I love the new system setup that I bought. I bought this microphone that I'm currently using to record this, and I also bought a capture card, which, if you watched my first video at all, or even during you watching this video, you can see it's actually pretty decent for quality. And I really like being able to have good quality videos, because I feel like it's better for everybody, especially you guys, to be able to see exactly what I am doing and not have to be like, I can hardly see this, it's all blurry and all that stuff. And I have my own editing software, and I don't really think it's the greatest in the world, but it's something to where I can still upload and have it be pretty decent. And just YouTube, it's like a fine wine. It gets better over time. So over time, I'll have more equipment, I'll have a better setup, I'll be able to edit a lot better and have just more amazing videos for you guys. Now the only thing that sucks is in Viridian Forest, most of the trainers are all bug trainers, and all I have is Bellsprout. So yeah, this is gonna take a while, especially this trainer. And I have played through Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee before on my personal accounts, and on my personal account for Let's Go Pikachu, I actually have a complete Pokedex with all the mythicals, including Mew, Meltan, and Melmetal. And out of all the Pokemon, I can't do trade evolutions or version exclusives, but I can do some of the Alolan Pokemon if you want to see that. I can't get Mew on here, but if you guys want me to, I can get Melmetal. It's just gonna take me time, because you need to not only catch it and go, but you gotta get 400 candies to be able to evolve it, which takes time. And I am actually beating this Weedle relatively fast, which is very surprising. Oh yeah, since it was kind of hard to hear me in the last video, my goal is to only catch Pokemon not only that you guys request me to catch, but to try and not catch Pokemon as much as possible. And I will catch, like, if I feel the need to level up some of my Pokemon, I will catch the same Pokemon a couple times, just so that I can get its level up. Otherwise, I'm not going to be catching very much, and I'm going to be battling trainer after trainer after trainer. So hopefully this... I know it's going to take me a while, and I'm fine with that. But if you guys want something shorter, or like random short videos of other games that I play, I can try and do that. And if I can figure out a way to live stream this, I will. No problem. Live stream me playing, especially Sword and Shield. I'd love to try and live stream Sword and Shield, if possible. I'm just gonna have a little bit of difficulty, and I'm gonna have to figure out a setup for it, because I'm actually playing this on my TV, not on a computer, or hooking it up to my computer monitor. So it's going to be a little harder to try and live stream. So if I can figure out a way to hook it up to my laptop, that should help a lot. And I'm actually getting through these bug trainers relatively quick, which is a little surprising to me, but hey, makes it so that I know I'm going to make progress no matter what throughout all of this. Which is always a really nice thing. And yes, I actually do have a job, kind of obvious because my YouTube channel isn't the biggest. But what would be really nice is if I get enough of you guys, then I can try and make this my full-time job, which would be amazing to me. And it's just something that I'd love to have. But I can only really do that with your guys' support. And don't forget to always leave a like, subscribe, and possibly even share this video with a friend just to help get it out there. But, I also have a Facebook page for my YouTube channel. I have a Twitter account. I also have an Instagram. And then, of course, I've got the channel on YouTube. So there's multiple ways to always find me again. And you guys to know that I'm actually out there. I think I'm gonna battle this last bug trainer. Yeah, of course I'm gonna run back and heal, but that's just so that I can get more PP on Bellsprout so I can continue to use Vine Whip unless it levels up here and learns a new move. But, oh yeah, another thing that I thought was kind of funny is I looked up how heavy Eevee is, and Eevee's about the same weight as Pikachu, which means I'm carrying about 15 pounds on my trainer's head at this moment. So that's a lot of pressure to put on somebody's head. And oh god, this Kakuna battle is going to take forever. Vine Whip after Vine Whip. I'm gonna run out of PP and I'm gonna end up using Struggle. Because once I run out of Vine Whips, all I'm gonna have is Growth. And once Growth runs out, I'm gonna end up struggling to death. Ooh, that was a crit. That was actually really helpful and really nice. What's kind of funny is in the original design for the Pokemon Red and Blue games, where Kakuna is, it kind of looks like it has a bow tie. If you look at it, that's actually its arms. And they were originally supposed to be held outward, but I guess last minute changes and they decided to go with the design that we have now. But I still think it'd be cool for Kakuna's arms to kind of like at least move apart a little bit sometimes. But I guess that would defeat the whole purpose of a cocoon. And as you guys can kind of tell, this isn't the first time I've ever played a Pokemon game. I've played and beaten, I've beaten Pokemon Yellow, Pokemon Red, Pokemon Silver, Pokemon Crystal. I've beaten Pokemon Ruby. I have beaten Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green multiple times. I have beaten Pokemon Pearl, Pokemon Heart Gold. I've beaten Pokemon White 2, and I am actually currently playing Pokemon Black and Pokemon Black 2. I've beaten both X and Y multiple times. I've beaten Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, Sun and Moon, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, and of course, Let's Go Eevee and Let's Go Pikachu. And besides having a complete dex in Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, I also have a complete Pokedex in Pokemon Ultra Sun, which isn't, I guess, as complete as my Let's Go Pikachu one, where in Let's Go Pikachu I have all the mythicals. In Ultra Sun, I'm actually missing 2 mythicals, being Zeraora and Magearna. But for Pokemon that aren't mythical and that you can actually catch without having to get a mystery gift or a code or whatever, I've actually completed that dex. Oh yeah, something about Nurse Joy. Every time she heals your Pokemon, as you're actually going to see after this, is not this one. This dialogue right here. I always thought was kind of weird, like, she hopes our Pokemon get hurt and then we have to go back over and over and over again. Which seems kind of weird, but it would also kind of be weird to not have anything there, I guess, for dialogue, because then she'd just say, oh, your Pokemon are all better, here you go, and then that's it. And I do play Pokemon Go, but I don't play it as much as more... The heck was that? Must have been like a cocoon or something. But I don't play Pokemon Go as much as I play more core series games, like the list that I just read, well, not read off to you, but listed for you. I like taking the time to sit and play these games. It's decently fun. And like I said, the goal for this episode, get through here, which I don't have too much longer. I guess I've done a Bellsprout, but to also beat Brock's Gym, which I don't feel like would be extremely hard, but it's going to be harder when the only reason that I'm getting XP is by only battling trainers. Because in this game you get more XP from catching Pokemon than you do battling trainers, where in all the other games you get most of your XP from battling trainers and not catching Pokemon. And I don't remember if Pidgey has a flying attack, so this might suck. Sand attack. Yay! Oh yeah, and as you can see from my last video, I named my rival Life because in this game he's actually a lot better than Blue from the original games, which is kind of funny, but the reason I named him Life is because, yeah, sometimes Life is good for you and helps out a lot, but there's a lot of times where Life always gets in the way or puts hardships in front of you and you have to get over those obstacles to do anything, which isn't the worst thing in the world. But I feel like it's a suitable name for my rival, especially seeing as how I want to make YouTube my life. But to get past that, I have to get over all the hurdles and everything to make it my life. And I also need the support from everybody else for it. Wow, I have a lot of Pokeballs already. 71. I want to talk through all these videos, but if you want me to not talk as much, all you gotta do is say something and should be fine. I just feel like it makes everything go by faster when I do talk, so it's not just me playing through the game and you guys not hearing anything. So this just gives me more, or it leaves me more at ease, is what I should say. Great, Metapod. This Metapod's probably gonna be just like a cocoon. Oh no, it actually goes tackle. So I should be able to beat this Metapod and finish getting through here relatively quickly and try and take on Brock's gym. But me talking during a video, like when I first started my YouTube channel, I thought it was really weird and I was never at ease when I did. But now I feel more comfortable after having my channel for so long, even with not as many subscribers as most YouTubers. There's a lot of people out there that have a lot more than me that post videos, but they always end up getting more recognition and getting out there quicker, which I struggle with. But talking like a lot of other YouTubers helps me feel more comfortable and get through a game a lot faster. Like I said, life. Always stopping you. Yes, I know there's a gym. Oh yeah, in the previous video how you were able to catch, or how you do catch Eevee or Pikachu. Sometimes I wish there was, like in the older generation games where it teaches you how to catch the Pokemon, I wish there was ways just to skip that. Like, Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green. There's just a random guy in the middle of the road and just stops you for no reason, even if you've already caught Pokemon. It's just like, oh, here's how you catch a Pokemon. If you're more experienced at playing the games, I wish there was a way to skip over that. Not just get rid of it entirely, because, yeah, there's always newer people playing these games, and then they sit here and they're like, well, I don't really understand what to do. So, I feel like just having the option to be able to skip it is really nice, but not cutting it out entirely still leaves it open for the newer people and gives the older people a chance just to progress through the game at their own pace and how they would like to. And before I said how I'm only gonna catch certain Pokemon. Well, I know for Koga's gym, I'm gonna need 50 different Pokemon. So I'll probably do all my catching for that off screen, so that you guys aren't sitting here bored, or even so I could make a montage of me catching them, which I can always do for you guys, and I can just either talk over it or have music playing in the background while I do it. Just so that if you want, you guys get to see what I did, how I did it, how much I had to struggle, and you guys can get a little laugh out of it. But I don't feel like this gym is going to be too hard. Because I've already beaten the first trainer, and I know this trainer has another Geodude. So then it's just going to be Brock. And I am going to do a safety save right before him. Even though there's no point, because if I white out, I gotta go try and battle them all over again. But with this Bellsprout, it shouldn't be too hard. I say this Bellsprout, when it turns into Victory Bell, I feel like it's going to be an MVP. And another thing is, because this is like the original Pokemon Yellow game, so there's the Charmander you can get, the Squirtle you can get, and the Bulbasaur you can get. If you guys want me to get those two, I can always do that and add them to my team. But I always like Victory Bell a little better than Venusaur, just because Venusaur is a lot slower than Victory Bell. So I feel like having Victory Bell would make the team just a little better, in other words, for the game. And yeah, everybody uses Venusaur at one point or has one. Like, I've seen a couple different YouTubers use Venusaur on their main team. But I like Victory Bell. It's got a certain feel to it. Not really feel, but it's something about it that makes me like it better than Venusaur. So that's why I chose Bellsprout that now, so I can't get Oddish because Oddish is version exclusive. Otherwise I could have a Vileplume, but I don't feel like it would be as good to have as Bellsprout. And there's not very many Gen 1 grass types, because what, there's the Bulbasaur line, Bellsprout line, the Oddish line, there's Tangela, I think that's about it. Ooh, dang. Can I finish it? Well, looks like I'm gonna have to retry this. And I should have healed. Wasn't paying attention, too busy talking, which, yeah, I'm probably gonna have it get in the way of me a lot, but hey, there's always a learning curve, and sometimes it's funny to laugh at somebody that should have usually an easy time getting through something like this. Like, if I went and caught a bunch of Bellsprouts before I even left Pallet Town, I could have already had an extremely strong Bellsprout, but like I said before, I want to try and give myself a challenge, something for you guys to enjoy and something for me to enjoy. So having a low-level Pokemon like my Bellsprout gives me something to try and work hard, or harder than I usually would. But I don't know. It's a thing. Try this battle. Bellsprout. Probably after one attack from Onyx, I'm going to want to heal. Just because Geodude has gone for tackle both times. Hey, level 9. But it's gone for tackle both times, so I feel like Onyx doesn't have an easier time trying to hit me. So if I heal after this attack, because I'm low on health, I should stand a better chance of doing something to this Onyx. The only thing that sucks is I don't want to sit here and heal all the time. Because I should, like right now, I should be able to get another hit off on Onyx, and if need be, I can... Yeah, I got another hit off on Onyx, and... Oh, never mind. Dude, if I would have killed Onyx, I would have healed one more time and then probably killed him, but... Hey, whatever. Level 10. I beat Brock. Decent pick me up after losing the first time. But, if you think about it, it's kind of like the original Pokemon series. Ash lost the first time he faced Brock, and then went and won the second time. So, it's something. Another thing that sucks is there's no bike, and you can't really run in the game. I feel like it's more of a light jog, even though you can walk around slowly, and I guess that when you push the button a lot, it's more of a run. Hey, it's blue. That if you guys want me to slow down and talk more, like with game dialogue, it wouldn't be too bad. But, like I said, it's a learning curve. I'm gonna end the episode here, because we've beaten Brock, we got our first badge, and it's basically what I wanted to do for this episode. So, like always, like, subscribe, share with a friend, and I will always see you guys in the next video. Peace.